won't cry myself to sleep like a sucker. I won't cry myself to sleep. If I do, I'll die.
We can introduce ourselves, people.
Hey guys.
Wakey, morning.
Hey guys, this is Jenny. This is Gloria.
What's over you?
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Derp. The Trinity.
We're kind of tired.
Yeah, we are. It's 11 right now.
I'm not tired. I just,
You're never tired.
I don't sleep.
I literally think he's the Energized Bunny. In every aspect.
Well, hello. But alright. So our topic now is fears. Like, what are we afraid of? What I think people our age are genuinely scared of, and all that scary shit. So yeah. Who wants to go first? Fears.
So we say our fears?
Yeah, like, what are you scared of?
I'm scared of...
For like legit stuff, like not just all spiders, water,
No. I'm scared of later on in life, like growing up. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how my life is gonna be, and me not knowing what's gonna happen. Like for me, the unknown just freaks me out because it's just you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know. You just basically don't know. Point blank. Period. That's kind of my thing. It's just like exactly like not knowing what's gonna happen just freaks me out because you don't know if it's gonna be a bad thing, it's gonna be a good thing. I'm gonna have a good life, a bad life. Something bad's gonna happen. Something good's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna die. I really just don't know. And that fucking scares me. That's my fears. Now do Jenny.
I think basically almost feel like everybody has those fears because I know I have them. I know other people have them. So that's like number one priority. Just basically that and just the fear of death.
Oh yeah, death is oh god.
Yeah, it's
death
scary.
is
I don't even think about it.
You can't even. You
don't
don't want to.
No.
I don't want to think about it. So you know,
We don't want to die. I'm sorry, Kesha. My fear. Well, there's something I guess it was brought to my attention as of recently. Because I have a very aggressive personality and a dominance when it comes to how I act with people. I guess I have I'm kind of like a control freak. Like I don't know if it's just like a guy thing, because alpha male, blah blah, but just the idea of having to be passive or submissive, I'm not just thinking about it making me kind of nervous, and I'm not okay with that idea. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being told. I just don't like the idea of someone having authority over me. That's basically the reason why me and my mom never got along.
that's your fear?
Yeah, just the idea that it's because it contradicts, because if I like having friendship relationships where everyone's on the same page, that means equality, being equal. But then if I feel because I'm dominant, I always have to be one step ahead or one step above, I don't think that's fair, because I think it's just something that doesn't look good or sound good. It makes me come off as unnecessarily obnoxious. I don't feel I feel like it makes me come off as a bit try hard. Kind of why do you have to say that? Why do you have to do that? But it's just, seeing as I discovered that recently, I really don't know how to handle it as of yet, which is why it's a fear, because now I'm just kind of trying to be more careful about that now. Other than that, so fear. I fear a lack of control, basically. I don't like the idea of things.
You're a control freak?
Yeah. It's I don't like being bored, but at the same but I don't like surprises. I like having a plan, but then I treat it like the alphabet. I have 25 more backup plans in case. Yeah, just it's like, you know how like they're afraid of the future. Mine it's like I'm afraid of the future too, but like in a more
At
like
the moment.
in the moment. Like I fear
The moment.
being in the moment. 'Cause I'm just kind of like, since everything can change so quickly, that that scares me. Like damn, like if I'm living for now and I know what I'm doing, I don't think there should be much change. I just think there should be progress. I think there's a difference between growth and change. And I prefer things to just grow accordingly at their own pace instead of like having some forced obstacle or life throwing shit at the fan and then, you know, the shit that hit the fan hitting you in the face and then not changing you. I don't think it should come down to that. Okay, now general fears I think people probably have. The first thing that comes to mind is being alone.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of people are kind of like, for alone, whatever, and it's just kind of like,
Shouldn't think that way.
yeah, cause
There's always somebody out there for you. Just need to know how to look for it.
mhm.
Or just let yourself be yourself and find somebody who actually cares about you.
And the funny thing is that when people say that, oh, you know, they'll never, you know, if there's someone out there for them, where's that person? If is that person gonna come by anytime soon? I just kind of think of it this way. There's probably other people who, even if they just looked at you like a glance or spoke to you once, you left an impression on them, and that person could have easily been that person for you. But I think people should also consider those chances too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you probably know strangers who probably in the moment were kind of like just completely like fell in love with you. Just kind of like, wow, like, you know, this person is awesome, stuff like that. Like they fell in love with who you are as a person, and I think that still counts as people who. That just goes to show you that you won't be alone, because the interest from people who don't even know you is still there. So it's just a matter of fact. But yeah, I don't think there's such a thing as being forever alone. I think as I've gotten older, I've come to learn that being alone is a choice. It's a lot of people who choose to be by themselves, so maybe they enjoy their own company or they try to enjoy themselves. But you got something to say?
Just for one reason or the other, they're alone. But you shouldn't be. Don't be desperate. There's
You
always
don't be-
a time and place for everything.
Don't
So
be-
don't be desperate. Don't try to fast forward something that is not supposed to happen or shouldn't happen or is not good to happen. So don't be desperate.
And don't settle for
Yeah.
anything, you know.
Don't settle for anything less than you should.
Yeah. I feel like given that we're young, I think another thing that probably our generation is scared of is what it is to become an adult. Like there's like that shock of like, oh crap, like, you know, my parents.
Responsibility.
Yeah, my parents are not
Legal.
paying me as much.
I was actually once in the train while going to school. I was thinking about this, and I almost broke down. Just thinking about how, like, just a few months ago, I was in high school, just being all nonchalant and whatever, and now I'm like entering into the workplace and training for a job and all of that. It's just, it just hits you really hard. Yeah.
Like when you're young, you don't realize. It's like the reason why our parents are right in that sense, because once we're at high school and we have to do so much for ourselves, we realize, damn, and we're just still in school yet, and we're just still in school, and look how much work we have to do, and then that's when we stop taking our parents for granted and realize that all those times they're giving us those lectures, those talks, it was for a reason, because they've been working so hard and they were trying to tell us and warn us, look, like you can't always have fun. You can, but you can't always do that, because having fun is my job. And you do it, and then and what? Eventually, you're gonna need money, because you're gonna want. The older you get, because you're not young, there's privileges. Like you have to pay for stuff. You have to get stuff. You're gonna have requirements and necessities that eventually your parents can't provide you with, because they've raised you to a point where you should already know what you want, so you can't depend on them, which is why you have to be independent. And yeah, money. Oh, my arm is stuck. And that's it. I think, yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
So we about to go to sleep
Bye.
together. Bye.
Mhm.